Hello Taurus, thank you for joining me for your love reading for the month of June. If you're not interested in a love reading and if you've clicked on this read by mistake, then you can always go check out your lifestyle read that I released at the start of the month instead. But today we are taking a look at your love reading, okay? So we're seeing who is thinking about you and why. And we'll see how that plays out. So who's thinking about you? It could be an air sign. It doesn't have to be Gemini, Libra or Aquarius. But you've got the throat chakra that's come out here, which is associated with air energies, okay? So clearly, this is someone who is wanting to speak to you. They're wanting to speak to you about something very important to do with you and them. They are wanting to speak their truth, with that being the throat chakra. And they're hoping that you will be able to listen, and vice versa. I feel that this is one of those situations where you're both going to get to say your piece, and you're both going to take turns to listen. You could also be dealing with a Cancerian, because you've got this move card that's come out as well. So this deck, it is loosely based off of traditional tarot, okay? So this one would be the Chariot move. And you can see here with the love heart above the hand that the topic, a conversation that they're wanting to speak to you about is you and them, the connection or the relationship, the feelings, everything. And you can also see that there's this ribbon that's combining these two hands together, right? So that there's some kind of promise here that this person, I feel, is wanting to make. And it indicates that there is determination on their part to keep this particular promise. And then you've got taking the lead. Yeah, so they're trying to be proactive here, whoever this is, Taurus. They're trying to take the lead. They're trying to make decisions here that is going to impact on both of your futures, okay, with this taking the lead. Right, so let's take a closer look into who this person is and why they're in your energy. So can you tell us more about who this person is for Taurus, please? I speak with the throat chakra. There could also be something to do with music here as well, but it's sound. It's sound and listening to sound. It's someone speaking their truth, either you or them. It's healing through sound. What else can you tell us for Taurus? Who's in? Thank you. Yeah, Seven of Swords off center. So there's something that definitely needs cleared up, right? With this Seven of Swords coming out squiffy. Something has happened here in this situation to lead to the point of, number one, needing to watch tarot in the first place to find out what's going on with this person. And number two, finding out about these lies with the Seven of Swords that's come out off center, right? So there's definitely a tiredness that's coming through with this. This is someone who you're probably exhausted by. Probably. Because this energy, it's extremely heavy. And it feels like someone's not able to think straight whenever this person's around. There's multitasking here also with this energy. You could be feeling as if you have to watch their every move. You have to listen to their every word and see what's not lining up, right? And dealing with situations like that, quite honestly, is fucking exhausting. Now you've got the Six of Swords that's coming out, which is moving on. It's clarity, okay? It's figuring out what is worth taking with and what needs to be left behind, because it's coming out of a difficult situation and moving towards better times, right? It indicates a journey, a process. So this person has been going through some sort of process. They've been trying to figure out what is healthy, what is unhealthy, what is worth taking with them, what is worth leaving behind. You could have been going through this process. They could have triggered you to go through this process, right? But we've got a situation here where something's still not been cleared up with this Seven of Swords. And it's making someone on edge. I feel that it's putting you on edge here, Taurus. It feels like you've been told half-truths here with the throat chakra, the Seven of Swords, and then the Six of Swords. Someone's not been telling you the whole story, the whole truth. Ace of Wands. Brand new beginning. The card of inspiration and creativity. That can also indicate intimacy, physical intimacy. So this person probably was involved with someone else, or currently still is involved with someone else. But there's some sort of deception surrounding that. The truth is, Taurus, you don't know. You don't know. Because they've not outright said it. Nine of Pentacles. Nine of Pentacles normally is the energy of an individual who knows themselves. They don't need permission or validation from anyone else. Normally you know your own mind. Normally you know yourself. Normally you're pretty friggin' solid with that Nine of Pentacles. For whatever reason though, Taurus, this person, whoever they are, they put you on edge. It's like it pulls you out of character. Or something that this individual did to you pulled you out of character. It made you behave in ways that you don't normally behave. And it's been very confusing for you here. Again, this is something that you're going to need to speak to this person about, with that throat chakra being there. Like, someone needs to say it. I feel that you've got a lot to say to this person, Taurus. You might not want to say it right now, but there's certainly a lot that's needing said. I'm understanding this energy, Taurus, as you don't trust this individual, whoever they are. You don't trust them, not fully, not completely, not with that Seven of Swords being there. What's this Seven of Swords for Taurus, please? It feels like someone here is prepared to listen to whatever it is that this person has to say to them. But then if there's any even inkling that this person's still lying to you, Taurus, I'm seeing you cutting them off. What's this Seven of Swords? Four of Wands. Okay. Something to do with a commitment here. A King of Swords and a Seven of Swords. Seven of Swords is coming out again. So has someone lied or deceived about being married? Or about they've lied about some sort of accomplishment to try and impress you? They've lied about some sort of status. It involves the Four of Wands. It could be within a community. They might have lied or misled you about their involvement within a specific community. A community that you don't agree with. There could be strong political differences here, or some other firm belief that they have that involves some sort of community that you don't like or you don't agree with. And that's what this person's wanting to discuss with you. But there are indications here, Taurus, that it's possible that this person might still try to somewhat deceive you in some kind of manner here, okay? Because that King of Swords, it did come out with the Seven of Swords. So that's someone who's trying to strategically explain themselves, strategically explain their opinion or their position. But it's still misleading. So you suspect that this person's been lying or misleading you. They've noticed your energy shift towards them. And what you're seeing here in this tarot read is their response to you shifting up your energy towards them. There's some sort of deceit here going on within a community that they're involved with. What's this Ace of Wands? The World. Fixed energy. Taurus, Leo, Scorpio, Aquarius. You could be dealing with a fixed sign. You don't have to be. They could just be like really rigid and stubborn. But ultimately the world is all about a cycle coming to an end. So it's possible that you might end things with this individual. I mean, the World is also a card of victory as well. I'm not feeling that you're very hopeful in this situation, Taurus. I'm really not. It's that tiredness. It's that drain on your energy that's going on. Now, normally, the Ace of Wands with the World, that's an incredibly optimistic combination. Because normally that's like, yeah, let's do this thing. Let's move on to something new. Let's have a new adventure. Let's do this. Let's do that. Let's put the past behind us. Now we've both grown and we both learned. And this energy doesn't feel that way. It feels to me like you're going to respond to this person by telling them that you've moved on. That you've moved on. You're starting something new elsewhere. You're feeling hopeful and optimistic about your new beginning here with the Ace of Wands. That's how this feels. This is someone who's wanting to move things forward with you. And they're hoping that you're going to be on board with that. But I keep coming back to that Seven of Swords. There's something that they've said or something that they've done or they've misled you in some way, shape or form that you can never quite just forget about. Because it feels like it's one of those things that you can't just simply forget about. Like, it doesn't feel like it was an innocent mistake. It doesn't feel like it was an innocent mistake at all. Because you got the King of Swords here with the Seven of Swords. That's someone who knows exactly what it is that they're doing. That's someone who knows exactly what it is that they're saying. That's very calculated energy. Really calculated energy. I feel that this individual, they weren't expecting to get caught. That's why that Seven of Swords there came out off center. They weren't expecting to get caught. But you figured it out. You sussed them out. There was something shady going on with their energy. And you sussed it out. What's this move for why this person is in Taurus's energy, please? What's this move? Justice. Yeah. So, whoever this is, Taurus, they're wanting to do right by you in some way, shape or form. Okay. Or this could be you moving on with someone else. That might be a Cancerian or a Libra. Doesn't have to be. But this is energy that is moving. This is a person who is moving. Moving on. Heart healing there also. This is someone who is making loving, solid commitments. What's this justice, please? It's possible, Taurus, that whoever this is over here realizes that you're moving on, realizes that you're not going to put up with that calculated deceit. You could be moving on with someone new here, someone that you legitimately trust. You're definitely taking the lead. With that 3 of Wands being there. Look, Empress, off-center. You recognize that in that situation there, with this person here, there is no growth, there was no fairness, there was no balance, there was no equality. The situation was one-sided. You recognized that you gave far more to that situation over there than what you were receiving. You realized I'm worth more than that. Especially with justice being there as well. Yeah, Ace of Pentacles. Ace of Pentacles with the Queen of Cups. New opportunities in love. New choices in love. Ace of Pentacles is a seed. That's a seed that you planted. And then you got 2 kings here. A King of Swords and a King of Wands. And you can see how this Queen of Cups has got her back turned to these 2 kings here. Now this could be 2 different people who are wanting to speak to Taurus. One of them being an air sign, the other one being a fire sign. Or this could be the 2 different facets that this person showed you. Was this King of Swords here? The King of Swords has come out twice. What's this King of Swords for Taurus, please? The Magician. The Magician. It's making something happen. It's literally manifesting. It's being very focused and dedicated. I feel that someone, Taurus, I feel that there is someone here who is refusing to just let you go. It's like they're saying, nah, I have to fix this. I have to make this right. Can you tell us more about the King of Swords and the Magician, the Taurus? King of Wands. The King of Wands is coming out again. And the Chariot and the Devil. Temptation. Somebody was misled by temptation. The King of Swords and the King of Wands, they both keep coming out. Somebody was tempted away by that devil energy, by their passions, their lust. That King of Wands coming out twice can indicate that somebody had their head turned. And it feels like it was temporary, but that was enough. But that was enough. I mean, look how in this chariot you've got two signposts, this way, and the driver's confused. She's like, well, where do I go? What do I do? What's under there? The Hermit. Virgo energy. It's a quiet retreat. It's like taking a breather as well, Taurus. It's a difficult situation here, really, really difficult. And again, it's not going to resonate for everybody. But literally, Taurus, I feel like someone has had their heart broken here. There's a volcano in the background of that card there as well. That's a sudden destructive force. It's like someone here, they want to see the best in people. They want to believe the best in people, but they've clearly had their heart broken because someone else had their head turned. And now they're like, well, I know what I should do, but I also can't help the way that I feel. That is kind of like a, you love this person, but you hate what they've done type situation. The Two of Wands at the bottom of that deck. It's time to make a choice. The World. Closing the loop, ending the cycle. Doing what's best for you here. Okay. I'm going to take a quick breather, Taurus, because that energy was heavy as fuck. So, while I'm shuffling through this deck, because we're going to find out how is this going to play out? How is it likely going to play out? So yeah, while I'm doing that, I'm just getting really distracted by this energy, Taurus. Like, it feels super, super heavy. I'll tell you what I'll do. I'll use this deck for how it's likely going to play out. We'll get advice from that deck there. You would have noticed, just while I'm taking a breather, you would have noticed that we have a box of beautiful bracelets here on the desk. These are free. These are giveaways. All you've got to do is let me know which of these bracelets you would like to win. Okay, so there's black tourmaline, there's lava rock and hematite that have come from Otter Spirit's Protection Collection. And then there's the green jade and the citrine. They too were from last month's competition that went unclaimed, so I have to put them in for a redraw. Okay, only one person claimed their win last month, so yeah, that's why there's now 5 instead of the 3. But yeah, that's it. Just let me know which of these bracelets you would like to win, and I'll put you in for the free draw. Winners are announced on June the 30th on my community page. Okay, so you have to make sure that you've got the notifications switched on, so that you'll be sent a notification then when the draw's done. But yeah, let's take a look at this situation, how it's likely going to play out. How is this likely going to play out for Taurus here, please? Okay. Honestly, I can't get over how heavy this energy feels. Me trying to do your reading here, Taurus, honestly, it feels like I haven't slept in a week. is crazy. How this energy is just sucking me in. And it feels like it's keeping me trapped. So that's probably how it's been making you feel as well. 10 of Wands, a heavy burden. Someone's intuition here is being blocked by this situation or by this person. It's like someone doesn't fully trust in their own judgment anymore, because they've been given such a runaround by this individual. And the Knight of Pentacles. How is likely going to play out, Taurus? If you're not careful, you're going to get sucked back into this situation with this person again. If you're not careful. They're saying here for you to think long and hard and to be really, really careful before you say or do anything. Yeah, 5 of Pentacles at the bottom of the deck. There's lack energy. A lack of hope, a lack of energy, a lack of inspiration. It's being left out in the cold. It's someone who feels rejected, ignored, pushed out. It's someone who doesn't feel welcome. Or it's someone who isn't welcome. What advice have you got for Taurus, please? Maybe, Taurus, maybe this is your opportunity to say what you've been needing to say to this person. About how exactly they've made you feel. About everything. 9 of Swords, the Nightmare card. A lack of sleep. A lack of being able to think clearly. It's like literally you can see it there. It's someone in despair. It's time for you to get all of this off your chest, Taurus. Because you've been carrying this around and it's been blocking you. It's been blocking you from your fullest potential, carrying this shit around with you. 3 of Swords. There it is. Your advice is to focus on your own healing. To process your emotions. I want to say to process everything that you've been through with this individual. You need to take that time for yourself. Yeah. Page of Cups off center. Someone's angry with themselves here because they feel like they brought it all on themselves with that Page of Cups coming out off center and they didn't. Someone feels like they were taken in by this person because they were so vulnerable and naive. When in actual fact, Taurus, it looks like they got you when you were just feeling vulnerable at the time. Like that's probably why they targeted you at that point in time. But that doesn't mean to say that it was your fault. Okay. This is indicating to me because it can indicate an apology, that you're needing to apologize to yourself and forgive yourself, and that's going to help you out with your emotional healing to do with the damage that you incurred being with this person or around this person or involved with them. It feels like they hurt you at the worst possible time as well, when you were already heavy going through a lot of shit. I'm just sighing at how heavy this energy is. Like, it's insane. But yeah, if you have managed to make it this far into the reading, then thank you so very much. Please make sure that you like the video and subscribe to the channel as well. I definitely would appreciate some support. That would be absolutely fantastic. You've got the stork. There's a new life here with the stork. New life. New gifts. New starts. New adventures. It's very, very lucky whenever you see the stork. Obviously, traditionally it means like birth, the birth of babies. But I feel that this is you birthing a new life for yourself. And storks nest way up high as well. So their nests are like super, super protected. So definitely protect your space. If you're already with someone that you love and care for, if you're married to them, if you're in a committed relationship or just starting a new one, then definitely do protect that particular relationship as well. Okay. This energy here, it definitely does feel like ghosts from the past are coming back to haunt you in some way, shape or form. Okay. So you definitely do need to consider taking this seriously, especially for those who are with partners that are good, that are trustworthy, that are loving, kind and supportive, okay? Because this sort of bullshit here, with how someone is wanting to speak to you, but you know that you can't trust them, and they've said things in the past and done things in the past that was dirty and underhanded. And now, if you've got a new partner here, or a trusted partner, you can only imagine how much trouble that having this person coming back through is going to cause. It's not really worth it. It isn't. Yeah, nice. Sudden wealth and imprisonment off center. Yeah. Yeah. So you've got lucky 777 here. Okay, sudden wealth. If you'd lost hope in love and romance, then definitely don't lose hope. Okay, because this could indicate a brand new relationship, a loving, respectful relationship that's coming through for you. Okay, especially with that sudden wealth. It could be a wealth of love, gifts, abundance, divinely sent love also. Imprisonment off center. That feels to me like they're saying, Taurus, it's time for you to free yourself from whatever this trap is, whatever this prison is. It's time for you to work through your issues and your problems with that mouse. It's also possible that this individual is someone over here, highly manipulative, had grown accustomed to being able to manipulate you, right? they might have been sent to jail and now they're on their way out, which is why all of a sudden they're reaching out and contacting you after such a long time of no contact, which the Five of Pentacles can indicate no contact, right? That can be someone who ghosts you and then only gets back in contact with you when it's convenient for them to do so, or when they're wanting something. Not because they genuinely care, but because there's some kind of calculated thing that's going on that's making them want to reach out and contact you. Right? This energy was suspicious from the get-go. I'm not going to lie. It was very, very suspicious from the get-go. We have guidance for Taurus, please. Honestly, Taurus, when I'm done with this read, I'm gonna have to spend a good 20 minutes to half an hour saging the entire place. Like that's how heavy this energy feels. That is really, really bad. So I can only imagine those who are resonating with this reading actually having to live through that and actually having to go through that. You got old wounds and patterns that's come out off center. We attract what we need to heal. Often we find ourselves attracting the same type of people or situations that are not the best for us until we choose to find the common denominator of what we need to heal and release. The cycle will continue. Go within to heal the pain layer by layer to find joy again. Yeah. Honestly, Taurus, it feels like it's the same person. Like you keep letting in the same person, not the same type of person, but the same person over and over and over. And I feel strongly like they're coming back around again to see if you'll let them back in again. And your job is going to be for you to literally take the lead. Take the lead of the situation. Close out this old cycle. Close out these old patterns. What is it about this person? What is it about them that makes them able to get their feet back under your table, but then to keep on hurting you? What else? When the world feels like it's coming crashing down around you, so that would be that volcano energy, take that as an opportunity to find yourself and let go of who you thought you were. Not all storms come to destroy your life, but some come to clear your path. Decide that this crisis will be the turning point for what you have been waiting for. Okay. So it's possible that this individual coming back round again is actually clearing the path. Maybe this is going to be it. Maybe this is going to be the moment where you tell them no. And then that's it. Like it's final. It's done. And that you mean it this time. And that clears the path then for you to find this true love here. Okay. Right, so let's take a look at some love notes. Now, I don't know if this is going to be a message from whoever showed out in your read, or if this is going to be a message from someone else. We'll take a look. I will give you the message, and you can decide for yourself, okay? Right. I love the way you make me laugh. So someone wants to tell you that they love the way that you make them laugh. Someone also wants to tell you, you're one of the best decisions I have made in my life. Everyone has their own love story, but I will always think that ours is the best. You're something special, and you're my soulmate. So you've got to use your discernment where or who are they love messages coming from? And are they healthy love messages, or is it part of their control? Okay. Again, especially given the context of the read, I have to be a responsible reader, and you have to be a responsible listener by using your own discernment and your own intuition. Okay. Right, so let's see if we can uplift this energy, and we're going to take a look at what is it that we should be grateful for. Now this deck, it's all meant in a little bit of light-hearted fun, okay? It's just to uplift the reading at the end. Right. What else? Okay, so apparently we should be grateful for big bath towels. Why? You ever tried drying yourself off with a t-shirt? Try that. That shit is whack. Now go use a fluffy bath towel that wraps all the way around your body and seems to say, I got you, baby. Totally not whack at all. Yeah. Makes total sense. But yeah, that is what I have for you guys today. I genuinely hope that that reading has been helpful. If you feel that you're needing a personal reading with me, then my website is phoenixkeiatarot.com. The link for that is in my description box below. So yeah, don't forget to check out Otter Spirit as well. Their information is also in my description box below. There is a discount code just for my subscribers as well. And yeah, the competition to win one of these gorgeous bracelets, just let me know which one you would like to win. That's it. No strings attached, nothing like that. It doesn't cost you anything. I'm paying the postage to get these sent out, so what have you got to lose, right? But yeah, thank you so much for watching, and I will see you in the next one. Bye.